Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the three indispensable professionals you need when you are buying your first property. I'm aware that a couple of us are first-time property buyers, and there are also the set of people who are serial property buyers. But this video is created to address those that are first-time property buyers. How do you navigate the property market? How do you make sure you don't make mistakes? How do you ensure you don't fall into the wrong hands? Especially if you're a first-time property buyer and you are not based in Lagos, this video will be an important asset for you. Watch to the end and you can get some gems. The first professional you have to locate when you want to buy your first property in Nigeria or in Lagos State, because I operate around Lagos State, is your real estate consultant. You need to talk to a real estate consultant, a real estate broker, or a real estate agent, depending on the term you prefer to identify with. You discuss a couple of things with your real estate broker. So I used to say, just as you don't go for a doctor's appointment and tell lies, you can't afford to tell lies to your real estate broker, because it is the information that you share with your real estate broker that they can use to help you get exactly what you want. We understand that there are different needs of real estate purchases at every given time. So a professional real estate broker is not just going to be sending different property briefs to you. Your real estate broker needs to know the location that you are looking to buy property in, the purpose of the property, the budget you have for the property purchase right now. So when we talk about location, we are saying, which part of the country do you want your property? Which type of property? So aside from the location, we are going to be discussing the type of property you're interested in with your real estate broker. So of course, there are different types of property, different classes of property. Are you looking out for a commercial property? Are you looking for a residential property? Are you looking for a 2-bedroom apartment, a 3-bedroom apartment, or are you looking for a 4-bedroom fully detached duplex? What is your real estate need at this point in time? Another question your real estate broker is definitely going to ask you is that what is your purpose for purchase? Are you buying for investment or you are buying for residency? Though it's fine if you just buy a property and you are not sure about what you want to use it for. It is fine as well. So that question is kind of optional. Then the other question that your real estate broker is definitely going to be asking you is what is your budget? For instance, in the area I operate, which is the Lagos Island, budget of the property determines the part of the island where the property can be found. If you reach out to us and you say you want a 2-bedroom property in a place like Lekki Phase 1, for instance, the cost of that 2-bedroom apartment can easily buy another 5-bedroom fully detached duplex in a place like Ajah. So you have to be clear with your realtor as regards your needs. It's very important. What exactly are you looking out for? What kind of neighborhood would you like to reside in, or what kind of neighborhood would you like your property to be found in? It's a commercial property, of course. The more accessible the place is, the better. But for a residential property, you need an enclosure. You might need somewhere that people can have a feeling of security, where children can play from time to time, when the ambience is family friendly. So the second professional that you'll be looking out to hire is your real estate lawyer. So I need to correct a conception. People feel that anybody that is called a lawyer can be a real estate lawyer. That is not true. There are some specialized real estate lawyers, just like there are some IT lawyers. There are lawyers that have specified a particular field to focus on. We have real estate lawyers whose major business is to verify the authenticity of a property, and they've been doing that for series of transactions. Fine, a regular lawyer can also do that job if that regular lawyer is well informed. The best bet is to hire a real estate lawyer, because a real estate lawyer is going to be doing the proper due diligence you need for somebody to do for you. The real estate lawyer is going to be verifying the root title of the property, the status of the deed, then the status of the property generally. If the property is in a lower court, is under acquisition, the real estate lawyer will give you all those details. And definitely, the more you know about your property, the better for you, because this simple knowledge that your real estate lawyer can share with you will save you millions, if not hundreds of millions of naira. And of course, I as a realtor, I wouldn't want a kind of case where you are dealing with a property where you are losing your hand-earned money. The third professional you should hire for your real estate transaction is the land surveyor can do for you here is to visit the property. So for instance, if you are not in the country, or if you are not even in Lagos and you want to buy a property in Lagos because you've heard about how profitable it is to own properties in Lagos, you can arm yourself with these three professionals. In fact, having these three professionals in your corner can save you hassles that your relatives might not be able to save you from. Because I hear stories all the time about somebody saying, oh, I've been living in Dublin for years, I've been living in Germany for years, I sent my brother to go and help me check the property, and they came back and they said the property is good, and I paid for the property. 3 years down the line, nobody can trace the property. We don't even know what is happening. And of course, it can't be the fault of that relative you sent, because that person might not necessarily be a professional. So instead of you just sending your relatives, sending your family friends to go and help you check a property, the best person to help you check a property in terms of actual location is the surveyor. So the surveyor is able to take live coordinates of the property. So there's something we call coordinates. Every point on the earth has what we call coordinates. That coordinate is a peculiar set of digits that identifies a particular point on the earth. So for instance, a point can have a particular coordinate, another point will have a different coordinate. So if somebody wants to sell an expanse of land to you, all you need the surveyor to do is to get on the land. They should get into the land as far as they can get to, and pick live coordinates of that location. So immediately a surveyor picks live coordinates of that location, it have a machine they use to check the authenticity of a land. So that machine and the set of steps they take helps them to know if a particular land is good for acquisition or if it is under government acquisition. So there are two types of land. There are committed lands and there are free lands. So we want you to ensure that you are making a purchase on a property that is free from government acquisition. Committed lands, committed properties are a no-no. We would not recommend such kind of properties in any way, because if you have any property that is committed to government use, you are going to be paying through your nose to reclaim that property from the government. That's even if the government is ready to release that property to you. A lot of cases like that, the government doesn't release those properties because the property is probably on the part of a major government project. It might be that the property is on the part of a railway project, or it's in the part of a major bridge. So for instance, a recent occurrence that happened a couple of months ago was when 800 people lost their properties because their properties were found on the part of the proposed Fourth Mainland Bridge. So I'll be discussing about the Fourth Mainland Bridge in another video. Because of the emergence of this Fourth Mainland, it's a good idea for you to invest around that location, because of course there will be smooth transit from the mainland to the island through that Fourth Mainland Bridge, and of course more economic opportunities will be open for people that will be commuting from one part of the island to the other. So I hope you've gotten value from this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the number on your screen or comment below. Send an email to capitalfieldsrealtors@gmail.com. I will be happy to help you out. Thank you for your time.